Hi. Okay, with me now, I have three of the participants from our program, teaching and learning programs. It's actually a program for the new lecturers in Science Malaysia. So I just asked them some questions about their thoughts, some of their thoughts about the program so far, what they have learned, and if they have any suggestion to improve the program for the next round. So maybe I'd like to start with Dr. Ain here. Dr. Ain is actually from School of Management, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Ain. So what do you think? How do you find the program so far?
So far, I find the program very holistic. Yeah, it start off with the what you call it, the philosophy, and they talk about the programs, and then the teaching style, the learning style, everything covers. But what I like the best is, I mean, everybody are good, yeah. But I appreciate what Professor Leong, where she has the courage actually to be vulnerable for an hour to talk about her failures, because that is what life is all about. And it's not easy to be successful, but you can make it. Basically, you need to be very perseverant. You need to be positive in your thoughts. Other than that, a lot of the we call this the trainers. For example, Dr. Saiful, he actually practiced what he taught, he teach. Yeah, he did all the active learning, and we can actually learn from doing things with him.
So he walked his talk, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Very good.
You have any suggestion how to improve the program for next?
Well, even though most of our students are just like us, but I also feel that we need to learn about special students, because in my class there are at least one or two who are actually dyslexic or Asperger, but we do not know how to deal with them. So if you can include a bit on that segment, it would be great.
Okay, Dr. Magdalene, right? Dr. Magdalene is from Kanita. What Kanita stands for? The Research Center
on Research for Women and Gender.
For Women and Gender.
Yes.
So, Dr. Meg, anything specific that you have learned that maybe change your perspective, how you think about teaching and learning, and how you would change your approach and strategies after this program?
Okay. I think this course has been, a worthwhile experience for young academics as well as not so young academics like myself. I think it actually, personally, I think it offers me this opportunity to look at the current trends and developments in education. What are the tools available, and how can we teach and as well as connect with the students of this new generation. They are so technologically savvy, and make teaching in a very fun and interesting and meaningful way for these young people. So that is very important takeaway lessons for me.
But you do have some background on education?
Yes, I have been teaching for donkey years,
Yeah.
if I may add that. But this is an eye-opener, some of the sessions, and I agree with Dr. Ain that some of the sessions have actually benefit, all of us, all the participants, I believe, and I think it is also especially important to the young academics, because it will actually set them off on the right footing, because they are starting out in a career, and I think some of the courses actually cater for this young group of young academics. And for the not so young ones, it's probably some refresher course, and it's also a boost of motivation.
Bring new perspective.
Yeah, new perspective, new ideas, and also some new challenges for us to meet, to be able to teach in this 21st century classroom.
Anything specific you would recommend to improve the program?
I think there should be more sessions sharing by the lecturers who have made it. They're very successful. We had a few sessions.
Just like yesterday.
Yes, like yesterday,
and
so that the young academics can actually connect and see, and probably career map where they want to go. So because it's not just about And also I think it should be a course where you can really inculcate this love for teaching.
Yeah.
It's not just to deliver knowledge, but to really inculcate this love for knowledge among the students. I think it's so important,
I
especially
like
in the Malaysian culture. We are just learning for the sake of learning, for the sake of sitting for exams. But learning is not all about that.
I guess that's the main message that we want to deliver to the participants. How do we inculcate the love for learning, for knowledge? Okay, thank you very much. And then we have Dr. Zubir here. Dr. Zubir is from School of Management. Oh, we have two from management here. So, Dr. Zubir, maybe you can share with us some thoughts on the program, what you have learned, or something specific that have changed your thinking or your perspective of teaching and learning.
One word that I can say about the program is fantastic.
Okay.
I think this is a very good program, and I take this opportunity to congratulate CDAE to organize this kind of program, because I believe that this is a very useful because it broadens our horizon to learn more about the new techniques and tools to apply in our teaching and learning activities and share with our students. I benefit a lot from this program in terms of the latest technology in education, especially Kahoot, Padlet.
New tools.
Yeah. Although I know some of the tools already, like Prezi and also MySpace and so on, but I believe that there are more to benefit from this kind of program, and I always believe that learning should be ongoing, so it is not supposed to stop at one particular point in time. This is the best moment, the best opportunity that we should leverage from experts in USM, particularly when they share their experience, and then we get inspired by a lot of thoughts and also skills that they have acquired throughout their tenure in USM particularly. Although I can consider myself not a new beginner, and not a beginner for this particular teaching. I just joined from UITM. I served UITM since 2007, but I think it gives me a new perspective how to deal with teaching and also how to engage students more attractive way of doing things.
Any specific session in last week and until today that really capture your attention?
I would say one of the sessions will be yesterday's session.
So
we had
the sharing
session, because I'm expecting to have more of this kind of session, because it will give a new momentum, I would say, to new lecturers, because we get inspired by the stories that they have been telling us, particularly from Prof. Leong. I think she's really admirable, and I believe that with the path that she has taken, we can learn something and then try to direct ourselves and also project the career path for lecturers like us in this academia.
So Prof. Leong Minzi, your name has been mentioned a few times. Okay, so any suggestion how we can improve this program to make it better, even better?
To make it better, I know that this is a very structured program. It takes about 10 days to complete a course, but it will be good. I don't know whether this will be a sensible suggestion, but if we can shorten the period and then introduce ongoing courses from time to time, rather than cram everything in 10 days, that would be good. And also we would like to get some feedback and also response from all the speakers about the activities that they have given us in terms of what is the best practice that we should apply in our class. That's basically about it.
So thank you very much, Dr. Mayor, Dr. Ain, and Dr. Zubir. I think get some ideas we share through this Facebook, and I hope the participants and other members of the group, now we have more than 1,000, would benefit something from this. and all our participants, 41 of them, or 40 of them, will be sharing actually a lot of resources. In fact, it's actually some of the requirement to complete the program. So you'll be seeing that they'll be sharing a lot of resources, and and their thoughts also. So I hope you find some time to go through all those resources, because I think it's very, very useful to get some new knowledge which we can apply immediately in our own practice. So thank you very much again, and hopefully we'll enjoy the rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you.